Alright, gentlings, how is everybody tonight? I hope you guys all had a wonderful day. Eek, oh, so good to see all of you guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. I am very, very, very excited for today's stream. Oh my gosh, so excited. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. And, I was a bit shy. I was like, I don't know if anyone would be interested. But, oh gosh, I'm so excited to see you guys are interested and you're here. And, I'm so happy. I actually didn't get to eat any dinner, so we're just gonna start off by chatting a little bit before, so I can get some nummies. I hope that's okay. Oh yes, hello everybody. Hello Kodakun, Tokakli, Squixie, Tetsuko. Yes, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see, I have some veggie dumplings here right now. And I was like, I'm gonna use chopsticks to eat them. And so I got some chopsticks. And as it turns out, I'm not very good at breaking the chopsticks. Like, at all. I'm not sure why. I did an awful job. I actually broke them in 2 different places. So, don't trust me with your chopsticks. I'll probably break them. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Love that. They're veggie dumplings. I got them from an Asian mart, and man, they're a lot better than the ones I get at the usual store. I think I'll have to make the trip for these ones. Let's see. My Genshin Impact is working once again. Oh, yay! Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's so good. Yay! Tried playing Genshin, but it takes up way too much space. Oh yes it does. It takes up quite a bit of space. Let's see, I'm gonna get a little sippy really quick. Oh my gosh, I've actually drank a lot of water today. I hope you guys have been hydrating as well. I poured a glass for the audio that I did for this week while I was recording. And I gulped down like a whole glass, and then I poured another, and then I finished most of that, and then I refilled. So I am extremely hydrated. I am so hydrated. My body is like, oh yeah, get that water in me. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Let me adjust a little bit. My chair is, again, not very comfy for me today. I feel like maybe I've just been sitting in it for too long already. But that's alright. Dumpling. Oh. These are marvelous. Wow. I should have made these, sooner. So I could have actually enjoyed them. I feel bad eating on stream, but I really don't want my tummy to get the grumblies while I'm reading you guys stories. I feel like that wouldn't be, oh no, I dropped my dumpling. Oh no, my dumpling. Oh gosh. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hey Nemo, I just wanted to show you my gratitude. In the realm where I originate from, I cannot remember having a mother. I see all the people having a good time with their mommies. Oh, oh no, that's actually really sad. Well, I'm glad I can be here for you. I speak as a supporter of the Yanfei cult. Yes, the Yanfei. Oh, my dumpling again. the Yanfei Lovers Club, I guess you could call it. Oh my gosh. Nope. You know, I think my multi-stream tab is acting a bit weird. Let me refresh chat really quick. Let's see if Twitch chat shows up for me. I hope so. But let me see, actually really quick. Is there any of the YouTube members here today? I just wanted to see. I just wanted to take a little attendance really quick. Because, I'll be reading your guys' stories first. I still don't have Yanfei. Oh, no. It's okay. You'll get Yanfei soon enough. I believe in you. Ganbatte. Let's see. But, oh, yes. What I was saying. So, if you're a YouTube member, I gave you guys an exclusive post asking for what your favorite bedtime story was when you were a child. And, I got a couple answers back. I want to know if they're here because I'll be reading their stories first, and I don't want them to miss out. Oh, let's see. Oh, Jimmy, I see you on my little dashboard. Hello. I don't mean to ignore you. It's just my Twitch stuff is not popping up correctly. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Let's see. All right, half a dumpling. Half a dumpling. Let's go. Oh. When the bedtime story's at 6 a.m. in the morning. I know, I figured, because there's a lot of you guys from different time zones, I didn't want to, go at a weird time. I wanted to try to find a time that was, not super late, but also not super early. So I decided to go with, in my time, it's 7. It's 7 p.m. right now, by me. And that's not usually my bedtime at all, but I figure if somebody is, halfway across the world, this might work better for them. So, I try to please everybody. See, I'm going to put my computer in talk. Okay. Let me see. I still have a few more dumplings, but I'll go ahead. I'll set these aside for right now. I'll take some later. But let me make a sippy really quick. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, actually, the first 2 requested stories that I had gotten today were from the members, and I actually couldn't find any physical copies that would be getting to me in time, but I was fortunate enough to find them online. I found a PDF of one, and the other one is it's not quite a PDF, it's kind of like a short story, but I found that too, so all is well. Let's see. Hey Nemo, I don't think the Twitch side of chat is showing up on screen. I'm noticing that, and I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, I'm looking at, where is it? I have it up on my phone, so I can definitely see it for sure. Let's see. Are we gathering for story time? Yes, we are. Gather around in the reading circle, children. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Let's see. Okay, I'll be off now. Woke up early for some reason. Gonna try to go back to sleep. Absolutely, yes. Go back to sleepies, Tropical. Oh my gosh. Definitely. Ethan, Yomiya Squad. Yes. Very cute. Okay, well, nice to see you, by the way. I'm a lurk and be comfy. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Where is... Okay. Oh, okay. There's that. It's 8 p.m. for you. Okay, so you're not too far off from me, Squixie. That works. That works just fine. Let me adjust a little bit again. Alright, oh yeah, so the first couple of stories that I have, one is more of a short story. It's I think it was more for like English, like in English textbooks. That's the only thing I could find online for it. So I hope that one's okay. It's not super long. I think it's more for someone who knows the lore, I guess, for the story. It's actually part of Norse mythology, which I thought was really, really interesting. I was always interested in school in like mythology in English and stuff. So seeing that as a request was very exciting. I feel more bad that I couldn't find more on it, but hopefully as we go, I'll be able to, find more. Maybe another stream I'll be able to find some more. Let's see. Hey, Gramps isn't here yet. Sup? Hello, Daria. Welcome. Let's see. Oh, Migi! Oh, welcome, Migi. Thanks for dropping by. So let's see. The first one I have, I was actually able to find as a scanned PDF of the entire book online, which I'm very thankful for. It's called Is Your Mama a Llama? And I don't know, is the person who requested this one, are you in chat right now? I just want to know. Because I'm really excited. This seems like a really cute book. And I vaguely remember this cover. So, you know, I hope I got the right one. It's the right author. So, it's definitely the right one. But I'm not sure if this is the same cover. But let's see. See, it's called Is Your Mama a Llama by Deborah Guarino? I believe I said that right. And it's illustrated by Stephen Kellogg. Like the cereal. And then since I can't quite actually get what's it called? Since I can't actually show you the book that I'm reading, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover up right in this corner, like right here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. See, I'm sorry, did you just say Joe Mama is a llama? No. Is your mama a llama? Oh my gosh. No, my mama is not a llama. You know what? I think that's the premise of the book. It's just kind of going through and it's like, no, my mom is not a llama, but thank you for asking. Let's see. Joe Llama, oh no. Let's see. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get started here. It seems like it's a really cute book. I feel bad I can't show you all of the pictures, but, you know, I'll describe it my best. Let's see. Is your mama a llama? Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Dave. It's a little llama standing in some fields, and he's talking to a bird. Oh, I'm sorry, he's talking to a bat. Sorry, that was actually in the next picture. Nemu, are you a llama? I am not a llama. I am not a llama. I think if anything, if I was an animal, I'd probably be a fox. Probably just because of my hair color. I just see little fox ears and a little fox tail. I think that'd be cute. Let's see. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Dave. No, she is not, is the answer Dave gave. She hangs by her feet and she lives in a cave. I do not believe that's how llamas behave. Oh, I said, you are right about that. I think that your mama sounds more like a bat. It has a cute little mama bat hugging the baby bat. Oh, I love this. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Fred. No, she is not, is what Freddie said. She has a long neck and white feathers and wings. I don't think a llama has all of those things. Oh, I said, you don't need to go on. I think that your mama must be a swan. Oh, thank you, Rebotix, for following. Welcome. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Jane. No, she is not, Jane politely explained. She grazes on grass and she likes to say moo. I don't think that is what a llama would do. Oh, I said, I understand now. I think that your mama must be a cow. Moo. There's a little bubble that says moo by the cow. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Clyde. No, she is not, is how Clyde replied. She's got flippers and whiskers and eats fish all day. I do not think llamas act quite in that way. Oh, I said, I'm beginning to feel that your mama must really be a seal. Oh, that is an interesting mix of animals. I thought it was going to be like all farm animals, but this is quite a lot of different animals. Yo, this fire, when the mixtape coming out? I'm actually quite awful at writing raps, but I could try my best if somebody decided to submit one or something. I would do my very best. Let's see. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Rhonda. No, she is not, is how Rhonda responded. She's got big hind legs and a pocket for me, so I don't think a llama is what she could be. Oh, I said, that is certainly true. I think that your mama's a kangaroo. Oh, that's so cute. He's in her little pocket. Is your mama a llama? I asked my friend Lynn. Oh, Lloyd. Oh, wait. Lynn, yes. Oh, Lloyd, don't be silly, Lynn said with a grin. My mama has big ears, long lashes, and fur, and you of all people should know about her. Our mamas belong to the same herd, and you know all about llamas, 'cause you are one too. Yes, you are right, I said to my friend. My mama's a llama, and this is the end. Yay! That was very cute. I really like that one. And I wish I could better describe the pictures, but they're very cute. Very cute. Very detailed, too. I really like how they drew all of the backgrounds. It was very nice. Oh, hello, Drade. Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. Oh, the next one. The next one is a smaller one. It is from Norse mythology, and it is called the Green Missile. Now, this one, unfortunately, I could not find the entire tale anywhere. I looked for quite a long time. But I was able to find this small, like, short story version that's just a couple paragraphs long. So let's see. Balder was the god of flight. In Norse mythology, he was the son of the chief god Odin and the goddess Frigg. Balder was loved by all except the wicked Loki, who, jealous of his popularity, plotted his death. Balder's mother had made all things, living and non-living, swear an oath that they would never harm her son, so there was no weapon that could hurt him. Nevertheless, Loki cast about for a way to destroy Balder. One day, he learned that there was one plant, the mistletoe, that had not sworn the oath to Frigg. He obtained a slender branch of the tree, sharpened one of its ends, and hastened to the great hall where the gods were feasting. They were entertaining themselves by good-naturedly flinging rocks and spears at Balder, knowing full well that nothing could harm him. Loki stole up to the blind god Hoder, who also happened to be Balder's brother, and asked him why he was not hurling things at Balder like the others. I cannot see, said the god. Throw this, said Loki, thrusting the weapon he had made into his hands. I'll guide you. Hoder flung the sharpened branch. It pierced Balder, and he fell down. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a bit dark. Oh my. So he is no longer with us. Loki did not go unpunished. The gods chained him to rocks in a deep cavern. There he awaits his release, for according to Norse mythology, he will eventually break free and take his revenge on the deities who attempted to bind him for eternity. Oh my. That is a very in-depth tale. That's a lot to unpack there. That's just a couple paragraphs. Oh my gosh. That was quite the story. And then I'm sorry, I didn't actually have I couldn't find a good picture of this story either. So let me really quick. I'll go ahead and switch to the next one. Now, something that I did with these stories, since I don't have many childhood stories left with me, I actually went to a local thrift shop and I picked out some that I thought everybody would like and things that I recognized from when I was a child. So I hope you guys enjoy them. Oh, thank you, Marco Polo, for following. Welcome. Let's see. Also, for anyone who is just hopping in Twitch chat, I'm so sorry. You guys are not showing up in my multi-stream chat tab, so I have to look separately on my phone to see what you guys are saying. Sorry. I don't know really how to fix it. And yes, there's Loki. There's Loki in that one. That was interesting. Huh. Alright, well let me go ahead and the next one, let me go ahead and get the right book cover up. Oh my, that's really big. Oh geez. Here we go. It is called If You Give a Pig a Pancake. And this one is by the same author as If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, but I couldn't find that one at all. Let's see. The original is in German for Frederick the Mouse. Oh my. Well, you know what? I have the stack here. If we have any time left over, I can try to find it online for you guys. Let's see. Alright, so this is If You Give a Pig a Pancake. It has a little pig sitting on the windowsill with a platter of pancakes. It's by Laura Numeroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond. Hello, I'm here for Bedtime Stories. Well, welcome, Yurkin. We are starting If You Give a Pig a Pancake. Let's see. If you give a pig a pancake, she'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. There's just a little piggy jumping on the table, reaching for his pancakes while she pours the syrup. She'll probably get all sticky, so she'll want to take a bath. It shows her licking the plate as she's laying on the table, and then she runs up the stairs while the little girl cleans up the dishes. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her the bubbles, she'll probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. The little piggy is leaping into the bathtub, and she's digging through her toy chest to find her rubber ducky. The duck will remind her of the farm where she was born. She might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come too. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. Oh, the little piggy is all wrapped up in a towel with little suds on his head, and he's holding the rubber ducky, and it's about as big as his head. This is a very tiny piggy. Then she'll look under your bed. When she's under the bed, she'll find your old tap shoes. She'll try them on. She'll probably need something special to wear with them. It shows her the little girl cleaning up the rubber ducky with the towel, and the piggy tearing through her dresser and underneath her bed, looking for a special outfit to match the tap shoes. When she's all dressed, she'll ask for some music. You'll play your very best piano piece, and she'll start dancing. Oh my, there's a trail of clothes going down the stairs. It's quite the mess. And then there's the little girl playing the piano while the little piggy does a little jig on the table while wearing a sweater, tap shoes, and a scarf. Then she'll want you to take a picture, so you'll have to get your camera. The piggy is lifting up pillows and furniture while dancing, and the little girl is running to find her camera. When she sees the picture, she'll ask you to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. It shows a picture of her doing a bunch of silly things on the furniture, like balancing and stacking furniture up, and then the little girl's holding her camera with pictures flying everywhere. The little piggy looks so happy. Oh, greetings, Caden Clock, welcome! You'll have to give her some envelopes and stamps, and take her to the mailbox. On the way, she'll see the tree in your backyard. She'll want to build a tree house. It shows the little piggy sorting all of the pictures on a desk, while the little girl picks up all of the mess that she made in the living room. There's then a wheelbarrow filled with envelopes, with a little piggy stacked on top, and she's running their way to the mailbox. So you'll have to get some wood, a hammer, and some nails. When the treehouse is finished, you see her looking through the shed with a bunch of tools and wood, and she's then laying inside of the wheelbarrow that's stacked full of letters. She'll want to decorate it. She'll ask for wallpaper and glue. And you see this very big, barn-like treehouse on top of this tree with a very happy little piggy. And the little girl is bringing up wallpaper and glue. When she hangs the wallpaper, she'll get all sticky. Feeling sticky will remind her of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably ask you for some. This little piggy is just covered in glue, and she's now riding the swing down from the treehouse, probably to get some more pancakes. And chances are, if she asks you for some syrup, she'll want a pancake to go with it. It shows the little girl just absolutely tuckered out, sitting on her dining room chair with that very happy little piggy, eating some syrup and pancakes. That is a very cute story. I very much like that one. I think the little piggy is very, very cute. I'm glad I picked that one up. That one was very sweet. Now, this next one, I'm not sure if you guys will remember this one, but I very much remember this one from when I was a child. And I thought it was a little bit scary almost. Oh my gosh, that's a really tiny book. Oh no. Well, there we go. Okay. This one is called Miss Nelson is Missing. Does anyone else remember this story at all? I saw this in the Goodwill and I was like, I remember this one. I actually would check it out from the library very, very often. Let's see. Since I have nightmares from my true home every day, I also have insomnia. Oh no. Well, I hope this helps. Let's see. Sounds familiar. Okay. Alright, so let's see. So, Miss Nelson is Missing by Harry Allard and James Marshall. The kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling, paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school. And it shows a very, very rowdy class, throwing paper airplanes and making a mess and causing a ruckus. Now settle down, said Miss Nelson in a sweet voice. But the class would not settle down. They whispered and they giggled. They squirmed and made faces. You see a very disruptive class, a very, very naughty bunch of kids that just are not listening at all. They were even rude during story hour. Can you imagine being rude during story hour? Couldn't be you guys. You guys are too good. And they always refused to do their lessons. Something has to be done, said Miss Nelson. Imagine Gentle sitting in the chair with Chat sitting on the carpet around her like kindergarten. Yes. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. It's like circle reading time. See, oh, hello, Eddie. Welcome. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school. "Wow," yelled the kids. "Now we can really act up." They began to make more spitballs and paper. Open those arithmetic books. Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. Oh my gosh, the picture is of a very, very witchy-looking woman with striped socks and a black dress and long black pointy nails. They could see that Miss Swamp was a real witch. She meant business. Right away, she put them to work. And she loaded them down with homework. Oh my. You know what? First mess up of the night, and we're 3 books in. That's pretty good. "We'll have no story hour today," said Miss Swamp. "Keep your mouths shut," said Miss Swamp. "Sit perfectly still," said Miss Swamp. "And if you misbehave, you'll be sorry," said Miss Swamp. The kids in room 207 had never worked so hard. Days went by, and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson. You see some very down, very sad kids. They really don't like being told what to do. "Maybe we should try to find her," they said. Some of them went to the police. Detective McSmog was assigned to the case. He listened to their story. He scratched his chin. Oh my goodness. He said. "I think Miss Nelson is missing. Detective McSmog would not be much help." I like how they came to him, they came to the police station, and he said, "Yep, that sure sounds like a missing person." What a shame. Other kids went to Miss Nelson's house. The shades were tightly drawn, and no one answered the door. In fact, the only person they did see was the wicked Viola Swamp coming up the street. If she sees us, she'll give us more homework. They got away just in time. No, we need Amelia Watson on the case. Someone needs to rewrite this book with Amelia in it. That'd be really funny. Maybe something terrible happened to Miss Nelson. "Maybe she was gobbled up by a shark," said one of the kids. But that didn't seem likely. There's a picture of sharks in the ocean and a sign that says sharks, in parentheses, very unpleasant. "Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars," said another kid. But that didn't seem likely either. There's just a very small spaceship on Mars and a little woman in the shadows with an umbrella. "I know," exclaimed one know-it-all. "Maybe Miss Nelson's car was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies." But that was the least likely of all. We see a little blue car being carried away by dozens and dozens of butterflies. Though you can't tell if they're angry, they don't have any angry eyebrows. The kids in room 207 became very discouraged. It seemed that Miss Nelson was never coming back. They would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. They heard footsteps in the hall. "Here comes the witch," they whispered. "Hello, children," someone said in a sweet voice. It was Miss Nelson. "Did you miss me?" she asked. "We certainly did," cried all the kids. "Where were you?" Noticed that during story hour, no one was rude or silly. "What brought about this lovely change?" she asked. "That's our little secret," said the kids. Back home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet, right next to a very ugly black dress. When it was time for bed, she sang a little song. "I'll never tell," she said to herself with a smile. P.S. Detective McSmog is working on a new case. He is now looking for Miss Viola Swamp. Oh my gosh. I absolutely adored this book when I was a kid. I thought it was so funny. And the art in it is very unique. It's kind of like scribbles and like watercolor. I don't know. It's a very unique. Yet I'm so sorry it's taking such a long time, guys. I promise I'm doing my best. Let's see, one question, Nemu. Before you go on, can we chat, cuddle up to you after story time and sleep? Absolutely. That would be fine. Cuddles are always a good accompaniment to story time. Let me go ahead and pull up the next book cover. This one is another one that I quite well remember from my childhood. It was called Gingerbread Baby. I don't know why, but this was something that was read to me very frequently, even outside of Christmas time. And the art in this is very good, it's very cool. So here we go, it's by Jan Brett, not Jane. Sorry, Jan. It's called Gingerbread Baby. It shows a very cool triangle type shaped cottage in the middle of some snowy mountains, with a little boy and a dog and a cat running outside. It was cold, Maddie thought. Maddie's mother put the big blue bowl on the table and lit the stove. Maddie took down a worn-looking cookbook with old-fashioned writing on the cover. He opened it up to the page that said, Gingerbread Boy. You see a very, very full kitchen with lots of copper pans and decorative plates and cool designs on the cabinets, and a little boy on the stool reaching for his cookbook. Oh, hello those who just came in, welcome. They measured and mixed. Maddie rolled the dough into the shape of a gingerbread boy, and they popped him in the oven. Bake a full 8 minutes, no more, no less. Do not peek, the recipe read. Maddie listened to the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. Maddie couldn't wait any longer. He opened the oven door to take a peek. Instead of a gingerbread boy, out jumped a gingerbread baby. He pranced around the big blue bowl. I am the gingerbread baby, fresh from the pan. If you want me, catch me if you can. You see a very excited little boy that is witnessing a gingerbread baby, pop out of the oven on his own fruition, flying through the air, and he's dancing on the big blue mixing bowl. Oh, hello, welcome, Jonathan, welcome. Maddie's mother reached for the gingerbread baby to put him back into the oven, but he ran all around the kitchen. The door opened, and in came Maddie's father. What's that delicious smell? He asked as the gingerbread baby tumbled through his legs and outside into the yard. You see Maddie and his mother on their hands and knees trying to catch this gingerbread baby with a very surprised father as he opens the door and has a little gingerbread boy. This one was very close to me as a child. I really loved this one. He ran by the tabby cat. She twitched her tail and sprang at him. They rumbled and tumbled, but the gingerbread baby came out on top. He ran toward the garden wall. The dog caught a whiff of the tasty ginger and sniffed along behind him. But the gingerbread baby was halfway up when the dog caught up. He barked and barked as the gingerbread baby climbed over the wall. You see a very cute orange tabby kitten being ridden by this little gingerbread baby, and a very old, scruffy dog sniffing after him as he climbs up the fence. Oh, bye, Tetsuko. Thanks for dropping by. Maddie was still inside. He heard his mother and father yelling. He heard a cat meowing and a dog barking. Catch me if you can. Maddie opened up the worn-looking cookbook for the second time. Meanwhile, the gingerbread baby wheeled on down the path and into the barn. The goats looked up as he somersaulted across their backs. The last one tried to catch him, but the gingerbread baby was way too fast. Martha and Madeline were standing by the well when the gingerbread baby stopped to take a drink. They looked at each other and winked. Martha started to talk to him while Madeline tiptoed up behind him with a bucket. But they couldn't fool that gingerbread baby. You see two very, very young girls trying to lure him into a bucket as the one talks to them. He took a braid from Martha and a braid from Madeline and tied them in a knot and ran down the road. Back in the house, Maddie stirred, mixed, and rolled the dough. He shaped it, put it in a pan, and into the oven. Tick-tock, tick-tock. 8 long minutes. This time, he didn't peek. I will catch him if I can, Maddie said to himself. You see two girls, oh no, they're getting their braids tied together and they look very uncomfortable. They are not having a good time. But little Maddie is looking very spiffy in his turtleneck sweater, just like mine, except it's red. As he was bouncing along, the gingerbread baby saw a farm wagon just ahead. He jumped in and settled down for the ride next to a mama pig. The smell of the gingerbread was too much for her. She tossed him high in the air, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. But the gingerbread baby twisted in the air and came down hard on her porky snout. I am the gingerbread baby. Too quick for the mother, too quick for the father. Too fast for the cat, the dog, and the goats. Too clever for Martha and Madeline. Too smart for the mama pig. Who's left? Catch me if you can. Feeling smug, the gingerbread baby strolled along by himself until he came to a bridge that crossed over to the village. Just as he got to the middle, he heard running feet behind him and saw a crowd of villagers ahead of him. The gingerbread baby was trapped. He jumped up and onto the railing, backflipped through the air and landed on a chunk of ice floating down the river. This is a very pretty looking village. Oh. The ice bobbed along with the gingerbread baby, dancing on top and singing a loud voice. Look at me, and what do you see? The best gingerbread baby ever. Until his feet got cold and he jumped ashore. Who was that watching from the trees? It was the fox. He crept up behind the gingerbread baby, ready to eat him up. But the fox couldn't help himself, and he licked his chops. Smack, smack. The gingerbread baby heard him and ran as fast as he could. You see a very angry fox trying to eat this little gingerbread baby. Just when the fox was catching up, the gingerbread baby saw the milk and cheese man with his can of milk, The perfect hiding place, he thought. He lifted the lid and lowered himself inside. He was so pleased that he sang at the top of his gingerbread voice. Ha ha, hee hee, you'll never find me. I'm the gingerbread baby, catch me if you can. The milk and cheese man heard the gingerbread baby's voice. Who is meddling with my milk? He shouted and lifted the lid, but the gingerbread baby was ready. He jumped up and tweaked his nose. Oh, what a rude little gingerbread baby. Now the milk and cheese man, the fox, the villagers, the mama pig, Martha and Madeline, the bleeding goats, the barking dog, the meowing cat, the father, and the mother were all after the gingerbread baby. And getting closer, and he knew it. The brash baby was not as peppy and proud as he had been. He sniffed a familiar smell and followed his nose into the woods. You see a very long line of villagers and all of the people in the story and all the animals running after this little gingerbread baby. He couldn't believe what he saw. In the middle of a clearing was a gingerbread house, frosted with sugar, covered with candy, and doors with peppermint handles wide open. The gingerbread baby clapped his hands with glee and ran inside. You see a very happy little gingerbread boy running up to this little gingerbread house laying in the snow. In a tick-tock-tick, everyone arrived in the clearing, but all they found were a few bits of frosting, a peppermint candy, and some crumbs. The father exclaimed, "The gingerbread baby has finally met his match." "I wonder who it was," the mother said. "Let's go home and tell Maddie." "Hello, Maddie," said father when they got home. "We never did catch the gingerbread baby. All we found were some crumbs in the snow." "I see you've been very busy," his mother said, looking at the gingerbread house Maddie was holding. "Too bad we never caught the gingerbread baby." "Too bad," said Maddie. Maddie has a very devious grin on his face while he's holding this gingerbread house. Only Maddie could hear the tiny voice from inside of the gingerbread house. Oh my gosh, the book opens. Oh my gosh. I'm the little gingerbread baby, lucky as can be, to be living in the house that Maddie made for me. Oh, there's a little flip tab with the gingerbread house, and you flip it open and you see a very happy little gingerbread baby. What's the fox doing chasing gingerbread babies? He should be in his starship doing, I don't know, I've never played Star Fox. That's pretty funny, I like that. And who knows, he was in the woods. He was in the woods and he was just vibing. Let's see, that is the end of Gingerbread Baby. Oh my, here, let me make this a little bit bigger. Do any of you guys actually remember this story? I swear, I read this so often. I don't know if anyone else remembers it, but I love it. The art is also very, very pretty. I'm not sure if you guys can actually tell just by looking here, but it's very pretty. Nope. No, give me, no. There we go, okay. Alright, I'm gonna switch this here, and then on to the next one. So this one, it wasn't necessarily, it was a very cute cover. I thought it was a very cute book. So let me find this one. Da, 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 da. Here we go. I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller for you guys. But there we go. It is called The Little Red Ant and the Great Big Crumb. It is a Mexican fable retold by Shirley Climo and illustrated by Francisco Mora. Oh, his last name is Mora. Alright, let's see. Once in a cornfield in Mexico, there lived a little red ant. She shared an anthill with her 999 cousins. They looked exactly alike, except for the little red ant. She was a bit smaller than the others. You see many, many, many ants crawling through little tunnels, and the little red ant right in the middle. Early one fall morning, all the ants crawled from their anthill. Oh, hello, Frederico, welcome. They paraded single file across the field, looking for food to store for the winter. Because her legs were shorter, the little red ant was last in line. Amigos, she called. Wait for me. Quick, scolded the others. Pronto. The larger ants began to return to the nest, carrying scraps of corn on top of their head. They left nothing behind for the little red ant. Then she spied something yellow under a leaf. It was the color of corn, but it smelled much sweeter. The ant guessed at once what it was. You see a very long line of ants carrying little corn kernels, and the little red ant that is just absolutely ecstatic to find this crumb. Torta, she explained the little red ant. Perhaps a bird had dropped the cake from the sky. Perhaps a mouse had dug it from the ground. But now this wonderful crumb of cake belonged to her. Lucky me, said the little red ant. She tried to push the crumb. Oof, she puffed. She tried to pull it. Ugh, she panted. She sighed and said, I need someone strong to carry my crumb for me. The little red ant covered the cake with the leaf again. Then she set off down the row of cornstalks to find someone strong to help her. The ant had not gone far when she spied a log. A log is nice for resting, she said, climbing up on it. Get off! The ant jumped. She discovered a pointy nose at one end of the log. At the other end, she noticed a twitching tail. The ant guessed at once what it was. El lagarto, explained the little ant. Buenos dias, the ant said politely to the lizard. Good morning. I'm looking for someone strong. El lagarto puffed his cheeks. I'm so strong, I can blow down an anthill. Not that, the ant cried. I want you to carry my big crumb of cake. Too cold, grumbled the lizard. I'm stiff as a stick until El Sol warms me up. Then El Sol is stronger than you are, said the ant. I shall ask the sun to help me. We can wait for him longer, El lagarto whispered. He flicked out his long tongue. Come closer. No, gracias, the ant said quickly. No, thank you. She did not want to be breakfast for a hungry lizard. The little red ant ran down the row as fast as her 6 legs would carry her. She had not gone very far when she spied a cobweb stretched between 2 cornstalks. Shining through the web was the sun. Lucky me, cried the ant. There is El Sol, caught in the net. She scrambled up the stalk. Stop shaking my ladder. The little red ant spied something black and yellow skipping across the web. The ant guessed at once what it was. Oh, hello, Joshua, welcome. Oh my gosh, I actually didn't realize that there were Spanish words in this. I'll try my very best, though. La araña, I think, is that spider? Exclaimed the little red ant. Pardon, the ant said to the spider. Excuse me. I am climbing to the sun to ask him to carry my crumb of cake. El Sol is very strong. Foolish ant, scoffed the spider. No one can climb so high. Anyhow, I know someone stronger than El Sol. Who? Asked the ant. El Gato. He wakes the sun every morning. Then I shall ask him to help me, the ant declared. Stay a while, La Araña coaxed, and keep me company. The little red ant gazed up at the spider. The sun had moved higher in the sky and no longer seemed caught in the web. A fly was caught instead. No gracias, said the ant quickly. She did not want La Araña to tie her up like a fly. No, thank you. Is there any Spanish speakers in chat tonight? I hope I'm doing okay. The little red ant backed down the stalk and hurried on her way. She had not gone very far when she stumbled over the roots of two tall, thin trees. ¿Qué pasa? A scratchy voice demanded. What's happening? The ant rubbed her eyes. She saw that the roots were actually claws. She saw that the trees were really legs. She looked up and saw a fierce face with beady eyes bending over her. A yellow beak snapped open and shut, and a red topknot bobbed up and down. The ant guessed at once what it was. El gato! Exclaimed the little red ant. Por favor, the ant begged the rooster. Please, don't eat me. Ants taste horrible, squawked El gato. Then will you carry my crumb of cake for me? I'm too busy, the rooster cocked his head. Did you say cake? Si, said the little red ant. Yes. Cake tastes delicious, crowed El gato. I shall eat your crumb myself. But, the ant began. Where is it? The rooster ran around in circles. Awk, he screeched suddenly. Listen. To what? Asked the ant. To that dreadful noise. It's the chicken chaser. Awk. The ant was glad to see El gato go before he found her great big crumb. Lucky me, said the little red ant, and hurried on her way. She had not gone very far when she came upon something big and bristly. Its nose was pointed to the sky, and a dreadful noise was coming from its mouth. The ant guessed at once what it was. El coyote! Exclaimed the little red ant. Hola! The ant shouted to the coyote. Hello! El coyote stopped in the middle of a howl and stared down his nose at the ant. Don't bother me. I'm singing the song a bedtime song. The coyote threw back his head and ready to howl again. You must be strong to sing so loudly, said the ant. Will you carry my big crumb of cake for me? Not now, said El Coyote. Maybe tomorrow, or next week. But that might be too late. Suddenly the coyote pricked his ears up, and the hair on the back stood on its end. Mira, he yelped. Look, it is the terrible hombre. El Coyote tucked his tail between his legs and dashed off through the cornstalks. The little red ant was so sad to see him go. Then she shrugged and started on her way again. But something was moving down the road towards her. It wore boots on its feet and a straw hat on its head. The ant guessed at once what it was. El hombre! Exclaimed the little red ant. From far away, the man looked too small to help even an ant. But the nearer he came, the larger he got. Soon he was taller than the cornstalks, and his shadow stretched halfway down the row. He grew so tall that the little red ant could not even see the top of his hat. Señor, called the ant, please carry my cake for me. The The man did not hear her. He kept walking. Now the little red ant looked up and saw something terrifying. The heel of his huge boot hung over her head. "Alto!" exclaimed the little red ant. "Stop!" The man did not hear her. He kept walking. So the little red ant took a skip and a hop and caught hold of his shoelace. Then she ran up his leg. The man rubbed his knee, so the little red ant scurried under his shirt. The man scratched his chest, so the little red ant skittered over his shoulders. The man slapped his neck, so the little red ant crept into his ear. She shouted in her very loudest voice, "Help me!" "Yee!" yelled the man. "Ticklebugs!" Oh, ticklebugs. I wasn't expecting that. He shook his head and jumped up and down. The straw hat flew from his head, and the little red ant tumbled down on top of it. The man ran across the cornfield, still shouting, "Ticklebugs!" The ant watched him go. "Adios, senor," she called. "Goodbye." Then she thought of something quite surprising. "I frighten el hombre, who scares el coyote, who chases el gato, who wakes el sol, who wakes el lagarto, who can blow down an anthill. So, I am the strongest of them all." The little red ant crawled off the hat. She followed her trail back through the cornstalks, just the way she had come. At last she reached her crumb of cake and puffed up the leaf. "Ah!" the ant sniffing. The cake was warm and sticky and smelled sweeter than ever. She took a big, big breath. Then, ever so slowly, she lifted the crumb. She lifted it up and up and up until she could put it on top of her head. And then, step by step, inch by inch, all by herself, by the light of the moon, the ant carried her wonderful cake home to the anthill. She feasted on the crumb all winter long. And when springtime came, she was exactly the same size as her cousins. "Lucky me!" exclaimed La Hormiga, the ant. The end. Oh, that one was very cute. That was much longer than I thought it was going to be, too. Did you guys like that? Have you guys ever read this book before? Because I've never heard of it, but I thought the cover was very cute, and I figured I would give it a try. Oh, thank you for following, Creature Dragon. Oh, and sorry, I missed someone else. Thank you, Neo37 for following as well. Thank you. All right, let's see. I have 3 more books, guys. Let's see, top 10 characters that can defeat Thanos with Infinity Stones. This ant. Absolutely, this ant is absolutely ripped. He is, or I'm sorry, I think it was a she. I don't know if it was actually gendered in the book. So, whichever. They haven't read anything like that, that's for sure. See, yeah, I've never heard of it before, and I've never seen it, but it caught my eye. So I'm glad I picked it up. You loved it. Oh, thank you, Teddy Grams. Let's see, do you have a Bearstein Bear book? I do not. I was actually looking for one of those, but I did not see any. I'm so sorry. Hopefully next time I do a story time stream, I can get a bunch more books. I'll look through my old books back at Gentle Mama and Gentle Papa's house. The ant gal has protection from arrows. That's my childhood. Oh yes, I know. I did read a lot of Berenstein Bear books when I was a child. But let's see, which one do I have next? Oh, next up, surprisingly enough, is another Gingerbread Man themed book. I think it's generally the same premise, but they're a little bit different, I think. Just a little bit. This one's just called The Gingerbread Man, and it's retold by Jim Aylesworth? I believe that's right. And it's illustrated by Barbara McClintock. Let's see. So it starts off with a cute little gingerbread boy with a little hat and a cute little blue cardigan. I'm guessing you won't be reading The Little Prince because of how long it is for a children's book, but what are the odds at all, even for next time? Well, if I can find it either online or in a resale store, I would be more than happy to read that for you. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a little old man and a little old woman. One day, the little old woman said, "Let's make a gingerbread man." "Yes, let's do," said the little old man, and they did. So they mixed up the batter, they rolled out the dough, they shaped his little arms, and they shaped his little legs, and they shaped his little head. And with raisins they made little eyes, and the little nose, and the little mouth. And then with sugar glaze they dressed him in a fancy suit of clothes. Oh, he has the cutest little outfit. It's little yellow pants, and a little blue hat, and a blue cardigan, and a little under vest that is orange. When all was set, they put the gingerbread man into the oven and they waited. Pretty soon, a delicious smell was coming from the oven that told them that the gingerbread man was ready, and so were they. But when they opened the oven door, out popped the gingerbread man, and he ran across the floor. The little old man and the little old woman could hardly believe their eyes. The gingerbread man looked up at them, put his little hands on his hips, and said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." The little old man reached down to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran out the door and down the road, and the little old man and said, "No, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than be your snack." And he kept on running. And he ran, and he ran, and he ran. And after a time, he met a butcher standing in front of his shop. The gingerbread man looked up at him, put his little hands on his hips, and said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from the husband. I've run from a wife. And I'll run from you too. I can, I can." The butcher reached down to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran on down the road, and the butcher ran after him. "Come back," yelled the butcher, and not far behind, the little old woman and the little old man were yelling too, "Come back, come back." But the gingerbread man just looked over his shoulder and said, "No, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than be your snack." And he kept on running. And he ran, and he ran, and he ran. And after a time, he met a black and white cow. The gingerbread man looked up at her, put his little hands on his hips, and said, "Run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a husband. I've run from a wife. I've run from a butcher with a carving knife. And I'll run from you too. I can, I can." The black and white cow reached out to grab him, but quick as a wink, the gingerbread man ran on down the road, and the black and white cow ran after him. "Come back," yelled the black and white cow, and not far behind, the little old man and the little old woman and the butcher with the knife were yelling too. "Come back, come back, come back." But the gingerbread man just looked over his shoulder and said, "No, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than be your snack." And he kept on running. And he ran, and he ran, and he ran. And after a time, he met a muddy old sow. The gingerbread man looked up at her, put his little hands on his hips, and said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife. I've run from a butcher with a carving knife. I've run from a cow, all black and white, and I'll run from you too. I can, I can." The muddy old sow ran after him. "Come back," yelled the muddy old sow. And not far behind, the little old man and the little old woman and the butcher with the knife and the black and white cow were yelling too. "Come back, come back, come back, come back." But the gingerbread man just looked over his shoulder and said, "No, no, I won't come back. I'd rather run than be your snack." And he kept on running. And he ran, and he ran, and he ran. And after a time, he met a fox. The gingerbread man looked up at him, put his little hands on his hips, and said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife. I've run from a butcher with a carving knife. I've run from a cow and a muddy old sow. And I'll run from you too. I can, I can." "What did you say?" asked the fox. The tricky fox pretended that he couldn't hear well. "I'm not as young as I used to be," he said. "You'll have to come closer and speak louder." The gingerbread man stepped closer and in a very loud voice said, "Run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a husband, I've run from a wife. I've run from a butcher with a carving knife. I've run from a cow and a muddy old sow. And I'll run from you too. I can, I can." Just then, the little old man and the little old woman and the butcher with the knife and the black and white cow and the muddy old sow came running around the corner in the road, and they were yelling, "Come back, come back, come back." The gingerbread man looked over his shoulder, but before he could say a single word, the fox jumped up and grabbed him. As quick as a wink, before he could think, with a snap and a snick and a lap and a lick, the gingerbread man was gone. The little old man and the little old woman and the butcher with the knife and the black and white cow and the muddy old sow all stood and stared sadly at the fox. He hadn't left a single crumb for anyone. Riddle, riddle, ran, riddle, riddle, fan. So ends the tale of the gingerbread man. The end. Do any of you guys remember that story? I definitely remember hearing that quite often. And it wasn't just around Christmas time like you would think. This was a very popular book. Maybe it was just in my school, but it was very, very well known. And thank you, NXLEBG stream for following. Thank you. He do got bars though. The fox definitely had bars. Absolutely. Let's see. And yes, Dario, we still have 2 more stories to go. You are definitely not late, I promise. Let's see. This next one I have is by Peony Lewis, called I'll Always Love You. It's illustrated by Penny Ives. It has a very cute picture of a mama bear and a baby bear, and they're giving a big old hug on the cover. Let's see, I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting. I'm going to get a little sip of water. Perfect. All right. I'll always love you. Moral of the story, don't be the idiot who tempts fate. The gingerbread man should really have great stamina from all that running. You know, you're right, he ran quite a bit. All right. One morning, Alex woke up early and ran downstairs to the kitchen. I'll make Mom some toast and honey for breakfast, he said. She'll like that. Alex reached for the honey bowl and... crash! His mom's favorite bowl was now 9 pieces of sticky china. Alex hadn't meant to break it. What would she say? Alex's mom was doing her morning exercises. "Hello, Alex," she said. "Did I hear something break?" "Mom, will you only love me if I'm good?" asked Alex. "I'll always love you," said his mom, and she smiled. "Even when I've done something that isn't good?" said Alex. "I'll still love you," said his mom. "Honest." What if I have a pillow fight with Joey Bear and all the feathers burst out? Will you still love me? I'll always love you, though you must pick up all those feathers. What if I spill my new paints on Baby Pog and she turns green, red, and blue? Will you still love me? I'll always love you, though you will have to help give her a bath. What if I forget to close the fridge door and Baby Pog pulls everything out? Will you still love me? I'll always love you, though there won't be any food for dinner. What if I pour Grandma Bear's lumpy oatmeal all over my head? Will you still love me? I'll always love you, though you'll have to eat another bowl of oatmeal. Now, why are you being such a silly bear this morning? For a few moments, Alex didn't say anything. Then he whispered, "What if I break your favorite honey bowl? Will you still love me?" "You know I'll always love you," said his mom. "Come on, Alex. It must be time for breakfast." And off they went into the kitchen. Did I just hear Baby Pog? Yes, the baby bear's name is Baby Pog. I was gonna look back around to that at the end. "Oh no!" cried his mom when she saw 9 sticky pieces of china. "That was my favorite bowl, Alex." "Sorry," said Alex. 2 tears ran down his face. "You said you would still love me." "I love you." "Of course I love you," said Alex's mom, hugging him. "Hey, I've got an idea," shouted Alex, wriggling from her arms. "What is it?" she asked. "It's a surprise," Alex said, and he ran off to his bedroom. He looked in his toy box, he looked in his closet, and he looked under his table. At last he found what he wanted. He got out his new paints, poured some water into a jelly jar, and swirled the paintbrush around. A little while later, Alex came downstairs again. "Here you are, Mom," he said, "but be careful, the paint's still wet." "I'll be very careful," said his mom, smiling, "because this is going to be my new favorite honey bowl." Oh, and that's the end. That one was very sweet. Oh. Let's see. Yes, baby poggers. Little baby bear pog. I don't think that term really existed when that book came out, but it's very funny to think about it now. Let's see. I have one more story for you guys. One more. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have you guys guess really quick. For anyone who's still active in chat, I want you guys to guess, because this one is very popular. And I found it, and I thought it was a very lucky find. Yes. Also, that was wholesome. Yes, it was a very wholesome book. It was very sweet. Let's see. Oh, thank God she didn't get mad. Yes, it's a very understanding mother. But, oh. There we go. So, this next book is very popular. I'm pretty sure everybody had a copy of this book, whether it was a paperback or one of those cardboard books or anything like that. Usually people had... No. Let's see. Anne and Green Gables. Nope, that is not it. This one is about... It's about bedtime. It's about going sleepy time. So if you guys can go ahead and give me any sort of guess. Oh, here. Oh, I didn't change the picture from the Gingerbread Man one. Oh no. I'm sorry, guys. The last cover looked like this. Just so you guys can see it. This is what it looked like. It's a little mama bear with a little baby bear. Yes. Let's see. Squixie! Squixie, you got it! Yay! Ding ding ding! Squixie, good job. You are correct. It is Goodnight Moon. Oh, that's really big. Oh my. Oh yeah, Goodnight Moon is just the whole background. Oh my. Alright, let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop, and there we go. For anyone, even if you don't recognize the name, you'll recognize the book cover. Definitely, it's a very iconic book. Yes, Goodnight Moon. Yes, it is a classic. This is one that I was read. And this is one that I read to my sibling, and that my aunts would read to my cousins. Yes, it is definitely one that everybody is a big fan of, so I'm happy I was able to find it. Nice job, Kaden and Squishy. Yes, you guys, very good at guessing. Very good. Alright, let's see. So Goodnight Moon is by Margaret Wise Brown, and the illustrator is Clement Hurd. One of the only ones I ever really liked alongside Magic Treehouse. You know what? I actually really did enjoy Magic Treehouse when I was younger. I really did. Let's see. We'll go ahead and begin. In the great green room, there was a telephone, and a red balloon, and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon, and there was 3 little bears sitting on chairs, and 2 little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a little toy house, and a young mouse, and a comb, and a brush, and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush." Good night, room. Goodnight Moon. Goodnight cow, jumping over the moon. Goodnight light and the red balloon. Goodnight bears, goodnight chairs. Goodnight kittens and goodnight mittens. Goodnight clocks and goodnight socks. Goodnight little house and goodnight mouse. Goodnight comb and goodnight brush. Goodnight nobody, goodnight mush. And goodnight to the old lady whispering hush. Goodnight stars, goodnight air. Goodnight noises everywhere. The end. Ah, that is such a good classic one. I feel like that is very picture-centered, and I feel bad I can't show you. But for those who remember, I think the pictures stand pretty firmly in our minds. I definitely remembered a lot of those pictures. Oh, you think you still have the book? Ah, yes. Yes, let's see. I don't know why, but for some reason I always thought there was some overarching plot with the magic treehouse. There never was, but I could swear there was one growing up. You know what? I thought there was too. Hold on. Pardon the keyboard ASMR really quick. Let's see. You know, I'm not finding a quick answer for that. I'll actually have to do some research. Let's see. Because she's a very wholesome voice, that's why. Oh, anyone remember the Family Guy scene where they parodied this book? Oh my gosh, did they? I don't remember. I never really watched too much Family Guy. Let's see. Hello, adorable audio girl. I have 3 separate VTubers that I watch playing at once in 3 separate tabs. That's not good. Oh my. No, I could definitely see how that'd be a bit overwhelming. Let's see. I always thought Morgan or whoever was preparing the 2 kids for some big event. See, I thought there was something like that too. I could have sworn. Let's see. Salado Nemu Senpai. Let's see. Let's see. It was Jack and Annie, and then where was it? Huh? Oh, I guess maybe there's not. Huh. Let's see. I enjoy listening to these stories. Since I come from the East, I haven't actually heard of these stories. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Well, you're welcome. Yes, these are some books that were very popular when I was younger. And, I'm a bit sad I couldn't find more. I'll have to check maybe more than one thrift store next time. But, I went to one and I got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. 7 whole books. That was actually, and it was, I don't know, I think that's a pretty good haul. Pretty good. So they made an Avatar Last Airbender game on tabletop. Oh, interesting. I don't know how they'd be able to do that. I wonder how they did that. Let's see. Over. Alright, let's see. I don't know how to spell that word, so let's make Google figure that one out. Let's see. Huh. Wow, it was published in 1992. I had no idea. That's really interesting. Oh wait, are the Magic Treehouse books supposed to be read in a certain order? See, does it matter in the order in which the books are read? Huh. Oh, someone is like, my son says yes, you have to read them in a specific order or else you will miss something. I think they could stand alone, but there are references from the previous adventure. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. There is an overarching storyline. For 4 books, they work on one mystery that appears in the treehouse. Then once that is solved, they are sent on adventures to retrieve certain things for several books. Then there are a different mystery they solve over the course of the next several books. Oh. Oh, okay, yes, so each book will reference past clues from the previous book. That's very interesting. Oh my gosh. CBRB, the stream might end when I get back. If so, good night, Mother Moon. Oh no, it's okay. I should be here for a little bit longer. I think I'll just chat for a little bit. And I should actually probably finish eating my dumplings. I think they've gotten cold by now. Oh gosh. Let's see, let's take a bite. Let's take a little test bite. Let's see how cold they've gotten. Oh, hello SCP, welcome. Oh gosh. Oh, that is quite cold. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Let's see, actually, so I didn't Google specifically if there was a finale or not. Let me take a look. Here, I'm gonna put Goodnight Moon away for right now. Let's see. Does Magic Treehouse have an ending? Huh. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh my gosh, hey, the first graphic novel installment has been on sale since the installment will release every 6 months. So they are continuing with the series. Oh my goodness. That's really cool. Let's see. Huh, so I'm not seeing anything about a true... Ooh, let's check out magictreehouse.com. Should have checked there earlier, honestly. Let's see. About, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should email them. I should actually email them. Let's see. Poe from Kung Fu Panda barges in. Did someone say dumplings? Yeah, they're well, they're now cold vegetable dumplings. They were very good when they were warm, but I'm still very hungry, so I'm gonna keep eating my cold dumplings. Let's see. By the way, Nemu, can we make requests? We have about 20 minutes left. I was gonna kind of keep the rest of today's stream as a just chatting, but I will have another post open for members on YouTube for if you want to submit your favorite story. I'll probably do this again at some point soon. See, the adorable mashed potatoes is solving a murder crime and you're reading bedtime stories. This is kind of chaos. Mashed potatoes? Whomst? I'm gonna try to finish this dumpling in one bite. Oh. Oh. Man, this is just not as good when it's cold. I'll be honest. let's see. Oh, you know what I remember? So they had the regular Magic Treehouse series books and Merlin missions, which I remember having a couple of those. Those were usually like special, like their covers would often have like glitter on it or something to stand out. And then they had fact tracker books, which would go over some of the topics in the stories and give like real life, like science, like facts and stuff. And I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Could you read the story of the Great Raccoon War? If I can find it online, I will definitely try to squeeze that into the next stream. Let's see. Let's see. I'm seeing the Great Raccoon Adventure. I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about, but I don't know, that seems kind of cute. It's a little raccoon. Let's see. Does anyone remember the Boxcar Children series? Let me look that one up. Boxcar Children series. Oh, okay. I remember these, but I never actually read them. I was more of a Goosebumps kind of kid. And I really like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I read that. I read the House of Night series. That was in high school though. That's not really this general age group. But let's see, I read Magic Tree House, and I read a lot of books about animals. It was like a specific series, so I don't quite remember exactly what it was called, but it was just filled with like animal like biology and like nature and cool like nature shots of these animals in the wild. And oh my gosh, it was the coolest thing. They were kind of like zoo books, but they were thicker and they were hardcover. These were sturdy books, and I would read them all the time. And I think it's probably how I got so obsessed with sharks. For those that don't know, I think my favorite overall animal is sharks. And I think it stems from that book, because there was so many cool pictures and like facts about sharks in there. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved that book so much. But it had a lot of big words, but I read them when I was younger. Probably, I think I've had them since elementary school. And so I started reading them around that time, only to find out, like, they're definitely adult-type books. So it was very interesting. Let's see. Do you have a favorite kind of shark? I do. I do have a favorite kind of shark. I want to say I really enjoy whale sharks. They're big. They're just big old gentle giants. They're very fun, very cool. I also enjoy salmon sharks. They're like a regular shark, but a lot smaller. They're like a foot long. They're so cute. Let's see. I like mako sharks too. I think mako sharks. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce it, but I do very much like those sharks. And then of course, I like the great white. Very, very big. I'm always astounded at how big they can get. Really. There's some that are like 22 feet long. Hold on, let me look really quick. How big is the biggest great white shark ever recorded? Let's see. Oh, those are images. Oh wow, that's a really big one. Holy cow. Let's see. The E. Randall, the largest white shark reliably measured, was a 19.5-foot individual shark reported from Ledge Point, Western Australia in 1987. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see, hold on. From some decades, in many works, as well as the Guinness Book of World Records, listed 3 giant great whites as the largest individuals caught. An 11-meter or 36-foot great white was captured in South Australian waters near Port Fairy in the 1870s. And an 11.3-meter, 37.6-foot shark was trapped in a herring wire. And oh my gosh, this is like a to be continued. Like, I have to know now. This is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Let's see, hold on. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. A 37.6-foot shark trapped in a herring wire in New Brunswick, Canada in the 1930s. And the record holder of a 41.2-foot monster caught west coast of the Azores Islands by a Portuguese fishing trawler. While this was the commonly accepted maximum size, reports of a 7.5 to 10 meter, which is 25 to 33.3 feet, great whites are common and often deemed credible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, let's see. I remember back in school and we had a freaking AR tests, if anyone else knew those. Advanced reader tests! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh. So I didn't pay attention very much in school, but you better believe I was an advanced reader. I would read every day. I was one of the kids that would go to the library, check out 5 books, and return 3 of them the next day. I read way too much for my own good in high school and middle school and even elementary school, yeah. Let's see. But yeah, oh my gosh. Let's see. I remember my mom reading a book about kids playing in a park. It was kind of a picture book. Oh my gosh, you know, I hate when that happens, when I'm like thinking of a book that I read as a kid, but I don't remember the name. It's so frustrating. See, I remember back in school, the AR test, I remember always going for the Harry Potter books for easy points when I only saw the movies. Oh my gosh. See, I remember I read all of the series of Unfortunate Events, and I read all of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which didn't get you too many points, but I do remember it got you some. See, also God Gouda is the best shark. Oh, she's adorable. Yes, I love her. She's very sweet, very small. Let's see. Read the Dr. Seuss books. You know, I actually, surprisingly enough, couldn't find any Dr. Seuss books at the thrift shop. I was very surprised. Because, you know, I feel like I've definitely seen them there often. So I don't know, maybe someone else scooped them all up. Let's see, has anyone ever read Ranger's Apprentice? I don't remember. You know, it doesn't ring a bell. I don't think I ever have. Let's see, I wonder why there aren't any sharks in the SpongeBob crew. Oh no, I think there's a shark. Or at least as like a guest character. I think there was a shark of some sort. Let's see. A good night, adorable audio girl. It's been nice being here, but you know better than most. It is time for my nightly girlfriend audio roleplay. See you later. Oh, thank you, Hayden, for dropping by. Let's see. Have you heard of the Dr. Yes, I've heard of Dr. Seuss books. I think that those are extremely well known in at least the US. I couldn't speak for any other countries, but yes, I think we've all heard of them. Yes. Throw those dumplings in a microwave. Oh, yeah, I know, I should. I really should. Because these don't taste very good, but I only have 2 left. So I think I'll just musk through it. I don't want to go upstairs and microwave them. Let's see, yeah, sharks show up from time to time. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Glad we all know a little bit of SpongeBob lore here. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's just not very good. Oh, my. Maybe I will have to microwave them later. Let's see. Did you see any Captain Underpants books? Yeah. I think I read a few of those as well. I think it got to the point where, I had a little bit of a phase where I was like, alright, I want to read all of the cartoony books in the library. And so I think I read all of them, but I don't remember much. I think, didn't they just have a movie come out, at least semi-recently for it? Like a little 3D animated Captain Underpants movie? Let's see. Ranger's Apprentice is a series written by Australian author John Flanagan. I just found my old copies from when I was 15 and they're awesome. Huh, let me take a look. Maybe I do know what they look like. Let's see, Ranger's Apprentice series. Okay. Oh, these are like, they're novels. Okay. They're fantasy fiction and adventure fiction. Oh, these look really cool. I think I have a series somewhat similar. At least it's the same genre. They're at my parents' house, though. They're pretty long. I got them at a garage sale for like $1 each, and they're really thick, hardcover, like really sturdy books. Maybe I'll have to, I don't know, maybe I'll have to bring those over. I mean, they're definitely very long, so it would have to be like maybe a book club type thing where I read a few chapters at a time, and then we could like discuss it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Currently just farming dailies in Genshin. Did you do your dailies, Nemu? I've been caught. I have not done my dailies. I can't lie to you guys. I definitely should, though. I think once I finish up with the stream, I might knock out my dailies, get those primos, and then I'll probably heat up my dumplings and finish eating them. Let's see, did you guys hear of the Fly Guy books? I did it was in elementary school days, I think, so I don't know. Yes, I think I saw one of the Fly Guy books at the thrift shop. So they're still around, definitely. Gentle Ready reading adventure novels on stream? I'm in, oh my gosh. Well, the only problem I have with those is they're really long. I don't know if you guys want to sit through that all. But I suppose it'll give me some more reading practice. So, that could be fun. Let's see. Let's see, bye mother, have a great night. Also, I refuse to drink water. Squeezy! Drink your water, please. You need it. You need it to live. I'll take one with you. I'll take a little sip of water with you. There we go. Hydrated. As I should be. See, well, we got SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Plankton, Pearl. I don't remember any sharks. So I think the sharks in SpongeBob were not part of the main cast. They were like side characters, I think. Gosh, I'm sure I have some SpongeBob lore deep in my brain, but I don't think I want to go on an info dump up about SpongeBob. Maybe I'll leave that for another stream. Can you imagine if I did like another 6-hour stream and it was just we'd only talk about SpongeBob? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Squixie, yes, drink your H2O. Mother, the answer to more questions will most likely be yes. You should expect this by now. I suppose so. I suppose so. But, yes, I do believe there is a shark character, a side character in SpongeBob, and he was in the episode where SpongeBob and Patrick are going to summer camp. So they're supposed to get on a boat, but they get distracted by doing something silly, and their boat leaves, and another boat pulls up with a bunch of prisoners on it. And they get in the boat, and they're like, wow, this is different from last time. And they get to the island, which is a big prison on just an island so no one can escape. And the drill sergeant, or not the drill sergeant, I guess the guy in charge of the prison, he is a shark. He is a shark. I do remember that firmly. I don't remember why I remember that one so well. But there is, in fact, a shark. I don't remember his name. Oh, gosh. Let's see. SpongeBob Loregasm episode. Oh, my gosh. I could keep going. I could just go all day, every day. Just bam, bam, bam. SpongeBob lore. There's so much of it in my head. Please, let me info dump you guys. Wait, it's all SpongeBob? Always has been. Let's see. Stream of us just reacting to SpongeBob anime. Anime. I'm not kidding. Someone is legit making an anime of SpongeBob. Good for them. It's about time. I'm surprised no one has done it so, like, already. Like, it's not already done. Let's see. And Jimmy, you could probably talk about SpongeBob for 6 hours. You know what? Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh, let's see. Watching your VTuber muscle through those dumplings was inspirational. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. I'm not strong enough. The dumplings just aren't good, and I'm losing my mind. They're cold, and the filling is mushy now, and the outside is, like, crunchy. I don't know why that happened. What happened to my dumplings? Let's see, but do you remember that time when SpongeBob got a new driver's license, teacher? And it was a shark. Yes, that was the same shark, I believe. The same shark. That was the one in charge of the prison. Oh my gosh, yes, that's the same one. Let's see, Kevin, a goblin shark. Goblin sharks are scary little boys. I don't like their mouths. Let's see, it's by Narmark if anyone wants to check it out. Oh my gosh, I'll have to check that out later. I remember that. He had SpongeBob. Yes, SpongeBob was driving blindfolded. And there was, like, another kid in the driving class, and he's like, yeah, you know, I think I do it. And the teacher's like, can I offer you a bonbon? And the guy was like, yeah, sure, I like bonbons. And then he eats it, and he's chewing it, and the teacher gets, like, really close and is like, how does it taste? And it's just, like, really creepy. And he's like, it's a delectable taste sensation. And then he kicks him out of the class. Oh my gosh. Yes, I remember, dude. Oh my gosh, I could talk about SpongeBob for hours. Let's see. Before you learn to walk, you must learn to crawl. I want you to crawl. Yes, that's what he's. Oh my gosh, it's all coming back now. It's all coming back to me. My mind is filled with SpongeBob lore and imagery. See, Nemu, please, if you do, we need a reaction. It's too good not to react to. Definitely, if I can get away with it without being, like, copyright striked, then I'll definitely try my best. But, what's for dinner tonight, Puff Mama? Chili. Oh my gosh. Then how does it taste? It's so funny. Oh my gosh. So, I've proven this to, like, every single one of my roommates and friends and Gentle BF and my siblings and my cousins that I can recite, like, the entirety of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Just the entire script I have basically memorized. So we could watch it and I could just say the whole thing. The whole thing. I just can recite it, like, all the time, and I do it, like, once a month. And I'm like, it's about that time to watch the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And I just sit there and I just talk to myself. I'll sit in my bed and I'll watch it, and I'm just speaking the entire movie. See, Nemu, I dare you to try doing a SpongeBob laugh. Oh, hey, Cashew! Cashew, thanks for dropping by. Oh my gosh, good to see you. Well, you dropped it in the right time. They want me to do a SpongeBob laugh. So, let me go ahead. I could try my best. Let's see. How does he do it? I think the voice actor, like, holds his throat. I think. Let's see. Just sounded like a dolphin. Oh no, I said number 11. You know, this has to be a not so gentle GF stream now. I said number 11. I can never be forgiven. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, can I tell you something? I can also recite literally the whole movie, not even kidding. And many of the old episodes. Oh my gosh, we out here. SpongeBob connoisseurs. Let's see, we need a gentle Squidward laugh. I could probably do that. Let's see. Oh my god. SpongeBob. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so apparently I can only voice cute anime girls. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that. Ventilicious, I'm trying to sleep, please. I'm so sorry, Ventilicious. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, breathe, don't die. Thank you, Cashew. I am breathing, I'm living. I'm living my best. Oh my gosh. Gentle, would you be willing to give us some bubble blowing lessons? Only 25 cents. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I remember most of it. Let's see. Hold on. I remember most of that one. Let's see. So you go like this, spin around for about a second, stop, double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Pelvic thrust to your left. Woo! Then to your right. Woo! Step on your right foot. Don't forget it! And now it's time to bring it around. And this. I can't do the sound effects that happen in there, but, and this. And then... There we go. Now you guys know how to blow the perfect bubble. Oh my gosh, let's see. This is, you know the generic quote-unquote anime girl voice, like the ooh-woo voice? I can do a pretty good one, but you know, I try not to. I feel like it might be a bit overplayed. You know, I don't wanna do anything like that. Let's see, gentle crabs. So I can't do Mr. Krabs, but I could probably try Plankton. How about Plankton? Crabs. The Krabby Patty secret formula. Oh my god. See, who knew tonight was gonna be the best night of my life? It's a giraffe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sleepy, help, I was falling asleep, and then you left. I'm so sorry, Ventilicious. I'm sorry, you know, I should probably change my thing on Twitch, but I don't know how. Hold on. I'm so sorry. You have an actual, like, sincere apology from me. I should have realized. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, Gentle, I beg you, please stop the entirety of the SpongeBob movie. That I think I can do. I think I can do. See, I can almost perfectly say the Ghost Rider's Spirit of Vengeance script from memory. Oh my gosh. That's pretty insane. Oh man, that hurts my voice doing that. What did I miss? Blue Boy, you missed so much. from bedtime stories to talking or laughing like SpongeBob? How? I have no clue. I have no clue. Not a single clue. Oh my god, Plankton. 1% evil, 99% hot gas. Karen. Oh my gosh. Somebody needs to animate this. Oh my gosh. If I had an ounce of skill in animation, I absolutely would. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry that I woke you up, Ventilicious. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh. Is that a clip or is that a link just to my Twitch? I'm not actually sure. Oh gosh. Wait, what's your Twitch? Oh, it's oh yeah, it's already put in chat. It's Gentle GF VTuber. I actually just changed it just yesterday because oh, thank you for following Zhao. Is it Zhao Tofu? Zhao Tofu. Ugh, I got a hiccup there. Let's see. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, who started it? Who did start it? Was it me? Maybe I was the instigator there. Oh my gosh, I have hiccups now. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh my. Oh no. Ah. Bah. Oh my gosh. Hello, Mrs. Krabs. Oh my gosh. You know, doing that deep of a voice is really, it's not good for me. Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm hiccuping. Ugh. Blah. Blah. No likey. Hi, I'm Ventilicious. Oh, okay. Okay. Zhao Tofu is Ventilicious. Welcome. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's see. Once I have the Krabby Patty secret form, no one can stop me from wooing all over you. This is the ultimate weeaboo power, you baka-chan. If you still argon in a tube and run electricity through the tube, it starts to wiggle the exposed radiation, so you could find rare earth elements easily. Interesting? Huh. You know, that is interesting. Oh my gosh, do you hear my hiccups? I'm so sorry. Let's see. Oh, anyone know what happened to King Neptune between the show and the movie? You know, I think that there's been some speculation about that. I think technically the movies aren't canon? I don't know, I'd have to look that up. We'll save that for the SpongeBob stream though, because we are past the 2-hour mark. So I am gonna go ahead and end the stream for tonight. Oh my gosh. Drinks, I know I am drinking water. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Everyone, I'm now giving you all a contest. Best Sponge Gentle Meme Contest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry I keep hiccuping, but that's a very good idea. Oh my gosh. Yes, you know what? I'm gonna make a post about that. Oh my goodness. No. Let's see, yes. A Sponge Gentle Meme Contest. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's come up. I'll say I'll give you guys until next stream. We'll go ahead and let's see. That'll be on Friday. No, I should give you guys longer. Oh my gosh. I'll think about it. I'll think about it later. Have a good night, Gentle. I'm gonna go tend to my secret box. Well, I hope it's not an embarrassing picture of me at the Christmas party. I hope that's not in your secret box. Oh, thank you. Yes, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for right now. Let's see. Who is up right now? Let's see. Ooh, Bow, Iron Mouse. Ooh, how about ASMR Marie? I'll go ahead and keep the trend of the ASMR. So I'll go ahead and I will rate them really quick. Let's see.
When you get back out there, however you get back out there.
Ooh. All right. Yes, good night, my gentlings. Yes, the winner will get the Krabby Patty's secret formula. I actually don't know if I could come up with a secret formula, so no guarantees. But thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Oh my gosh! All right, have a good night. Head pats and hugs and forehead kisses for all. Bye bye. Bye bye.